save us. Y'all always want to say Jesus ain't coming back. But them African niggas didn't come save you either. Fuck what you talking about. How many motherfucking Africans made boats and came and tried to save your motherfucking black ass? Them niggas is pussy. You think if you came to my country and stole my people, I wouldn't have come over here trying to get my motherfucking people back? And then they go over there and they gonna go and show for tourism, this is where we sold the slaves. And I go over there and blow all that shit up. Okay? The first motherfucker I'm trying to kill ain't no white man. It's a nigga in Africa. Oh God. I go over there and shoot almost all them niggas if they didn't get in line. They'll get down or they'll fucking lay down. Because them niggas betrayed the black race. That's how we end up in this situation. Kemet was one of the first betrayers. For all you Kemetic niggas out there talking that shit. Y'all ain't studied Kemet for real. Kemet is the first one to betray black people and took all our land and gave it all to the Pharaoh. Real talk.
You gonna get the Kemetics. They gonna get stirred up on this one, brother.
I study under Sunrise. I'm the original Kemetic guy. When they become Kemetic? I was Kemetic in '79. Brand new niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. The reality is that Kemet, if Kemet was so great, how did it fall? Why didn't Kemet have, you say, black power? Why didn't Kemet have cannons and Gatling guns to match the white man's shit? See, you niggas live in the illusion the white man's the devil. The Bible put us in slavery. That's bullshit. You're saying that shit so you don't have to face the fact. What put you in slavery is the Gatling gun and the cannon. They had superior weaponry over you. So you're going to sit there and brag about how you were so smart, you built all these pyramids, but you didn't have weapons to beat the white man weapons? That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. Okay, you was great guys, right? How'd you get your motherfucking ass whooped in the first place? Later, the white man's the devil. How did he beat you though? Let's get to that. Nobody talk about that. Nobody. How did he beat you? Henry Clark don't tell you how he beat you. Dr. Ben don't tell you how he beat you. Nobody tells you how did he beat you though.
How did he beat us?
He beat us because we didn't develop weapons. We wanted to dance and play around. When you go to the beginning of Kemet, when you get to the end of Kemet, them niggas toward the end of Kemet wasn't on nothing. They wasn't developing the same shit that people developed at the beginning part of Kemet. We talk about Kemet like all the dynasties is one thing. No. What they was doing in the first, second, third, fourth dynasty, that don't mean that's what they was doing in the 20th dynasty. Them niggas was still riding around in chariots and spears and shit. And the white man came down there and beat you with your weapon because Africa was all divided. If he couldn't come in this way, he could go down to Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu would let him in. All you got to do is give him a mirror. The white man was able to go trade with one black people in one part of Africa and then go to another part of Africa and get the same shit he took from you and give it to another stupid nigga in another part of Africa, and he let him right in the goddamn country. He beat us because we was not unified. We didn't have a unified African army. We hated each other. I don't know why y'all don't want to tell the truth. We hated the black Hebrews. We hated all different type of black people in Africa been fighting for so long, and y'all don't want to tell the truth. Even the way they betrayed Akhenaton. Akhenaton was betrayed. They want to say he was weak, and that's why the Europeans invaded. No, they invaded because the people under the House of Amen wouldn't fight for them, bro. Why y'all won't tell the truth?
Well, the Hebrew Israelites all over the world say the reason why we was in slavery was because we broke the rules and laws and the statutes and the commandments of God. So God made it a way and put us in slavery because we broke the laws. We broke the statutes of commandments.
This is true.
Okay.
We part of that was the way we treated each other. You see, we broke the way we were supposed to live. Our kings represented God. And we started disrespecting our king. We started disrespecting our queen. We didn't keep the laws. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. I can't just go and say, oh, I seen Sonetta smoking crack. That's breaking the goddamn rules. Yeah, bad shit gonna happen to me. So what we had is we had a situation where we didn't keep the laws. One reason the Kemetic neighborhood don't like the Hebrews is because people in Kemet don't want to face the facts of revelation on what we really did. We really did turn on God. Even to the point now that you got people call themselves Amen Ra and say, hey, ain't no motherfucking God. These niggas crazy. You're Amen Ra squad, but we come from a fucking monkey. Why you ain't the fucking monkey squad, nigga? What the fuck? niggas want to say, these niggas just want to say that we come from monkeys. And the new Kemetic people are saying, Haru not real, Osiris not real, none of those gods is real. So therefore, Kemet, we don't got no God. Allah not real, Jehovah not real, so now we got it. This is the new Luciferian teaching that's being taught to young black people. That ain't no motherfucking God. You want to say that my great-great-grandmother and them was crazy for worshiping the religion they worship, but we survived though, nigga. That's the thing. We survived. The proof is in the pudding. Did we not survive? Yeah, them black people was praying. If Jesus was a black man and you black and you praying to a white man, Jesus is still gonna answer your prayer because he know you don't know no better. He know you got a good heart. So God is still gonna hear you even if you don't have the right God. God is a very understanding. So if I'm praying to God, whether it's the right God or whatever, the real God is gonna hear me and say, I know what you're trying to say. Okay, so this is why we hate on the Hebrews. We hate on the Hebrews because the Hebrews represent the truth about black people. People say the 10 Commandments were stolen from the negative confession. That's bullshit. You niggas couldn't keep the motherfucking laws in their house. Couldn't keep the fucking laws in their house, so they broke it down to 10 fucking laws. Then you couldn't keep them fucking 10 laws. So then somebody came and said, okay, you can be forgiven. That's what Christ was all about. Okay, you can be forgiven since you can't keep the fucking law. They took your black crop, made him white, and then when you hate the white, you hate your own shit. And then somebody gonna say something stupid like, where is their bodies and shit? Hold on. The Hebrews didn't build pyramids and sarcophaguses and shit like that. How you want a body remain on people that didn't practice the same shit you practice? You don't make no sense. On top of that, what the fuck you think the Israelis is hiding in Israel? Who don't believe that the Israelis is hiding evidence of black people being the chosen people of God? If you don't believe that, you ain't no fucking revolutionary. You ain't no revolutionary. Everything they do, they get it from you. You think they just practicing that out the fucking sky? They stole that from you. We was a lot of different things. We was never just one thing. So when we can put each other against each other, it don't make no sense. Black people was Hebrews, black people was Moors, black people was Muslims, black people was all these different things. Dr. Ben clearly said that. A lot of y'all took Dr. Ben shit, the African origin of the 3 major Western religions. Y'all took that shit and defiled that shit and tried to make it like none of that shit existed. He never said none of that shit existed. He just said we originated. You need to go back and read Dr. Ben again closely. He never denied none of that stuff.